overturned it. And if it were put in rule, it would have a gagging effect on talk radio and talk television, including religious broadcasters, by the way, immediately, I believe. And so while it might take years to work its way through the court system, it was chilling effect on free speech in America, a guarantee of the First Amendment of our Constitution. That effect would be immediate and devastating. And so here on my left, well, here's Rush Limbaugh and Al Franken and Hannity and Combs. Duct tape over their mouth. That was a nice little photo edit, Photoshop thing we did, but the point is clear. Restoration of this government regulation would silence them, but it's more than just them. It's here starting on the far right over here, Lars Larson. It's on KXL in Portland, has a national talk show as well. Garth and Rosemary Harrington out of KCMX in Medford, Oregon, or Bill Meyer out of KMED. Local, in my district, talk show hosts. In my state, and national talk show hosts. People at the front desk, and if a majority of the House, 218 members, sign that petition, we'll get an open rule on the floor. We'll debate this issue in full and open and public display of our colleagues and the citizens of this great country about freedom of speech. And I predict we'd pass H.R. 2905 in a landslide. Because the last time we voted on this issue was to deny funding to the Commission to reinstitute the Fairness regulation, the censorship regulation, and more than 300 of the 435 members of this great House voted with us, my colleague Mike Pence, and with me, to prevent any funding being spent by the FCC. So we know from that vote there are more than 300 of you here in the House who would support what we believe in, that you too support free speech over America's airwaves, that you support it. So it's simple. We just need 218 of 435 to sign the discharge petition. Just sign the petition. If you're for free speech over the public's airwaves, sign the petition. If you're for gagging people on the left, the right, the middle, religious broadcasters, then don't sign the petition. If you're for free speech, you sign the petition. Freedom Act. There's one bill number or one term you need to leave here tonight remembering. It's pass H.R. 2905, the Broadcaster Freedom Act. Unless you're for gagging those talk show hosts like Bill Meyer, who's spoken up aggressively about protecting American sovereignty, getting control of our borders, making sure taxpayer dollars are spent helping Americans and those here illegally, not the other way around. Garth and Rosemary Harrington, who are always talking about freedom in America and supporting for our troops and standing up for our natural resource-based economy. And, of course, Lars Larson, who has been out there as well on all of these issues. There are those in this Congress and in this city who seek to put duct tape over their mouths, as we've done photographically here for display purposes only. But that's what they want to do. They want to gag them. They want to shut them down because they don't like what they're saying, because they say things that aren't on the script.